What's up guys, welcome back to the next video in learning in Laravel. My name is QDS Dan and you guys watching my channel Coraiwood. Alright, so in this video we're gonna go ahead on with the view, and we're gonna show you guys how we're gonna render the view with a controller. So you guys should have a little bit of idea how we do that. And before everything else, you guys go ahead and fire up your Laravel, which I did here. You guys can fire up your Laravel. You can weigh your work out all the way here to your Laravel folder, and you can type PHP artisan serve. Alright, so as the previous video, you guys gonna see here, as I said, we're gonna work with master. And if you work in our route, so instead of the welcome, we are here working with here we're calling our page master, which we have created in the blade. And now we have a function and we are passing array here. And keep in mind, the blade template is one of the very powerful view template for the Laravel. There is a reason you guys going to see here master.blade.php. I mean, don't get me wrong, you guys can put it just master.php as well, but with the PHP there is a little bit problem. You guys cannot inject other views inside another view. So for example, we can inject here, and I'm going to show you guys in a future video. If you have say for example, we can put a at, and we can put a, say for example, we put a section, or we can put a at and we can put a yield. And why we put a yield, we can put a content. So it is think of this one as you guys can put a page, you can content inject the page inside this view. You can achieve that only by blade.php. And keep in mind, it's also good for security. And you guys with the blade, as I said here, you guys in a view that is helps you guys in a lot of ways. So as I said, as demonstrated in the previous video, you guys can either do, say for example, php echo if you want to echo something, or if you don't want to do echo. So for example, echo your variable, and if you don't want to put echo, you guys can put it this way, easy. So you can do this way. Alright, so now we're going to create a, for example, user. If we go ahead, you guys go ahead and create a, for example, new file here, and we can put a new file. If you type Control S, and we can put a user dot blade.php. We can create a user dot blade.php. And if you guys look inside your view, we have user dot blade, and if you put a HTML, or because normally we should see the HTML straight away. So if I put a HTML here, then here the Sublime text autocomplete this one, but for the blade, because you guys can inject things like that, but looks like this one's not working with the blade for Sublime text. If you have another text editor, it might work. So here, for example, we can put our users, and we can put a, say, h1. Looks like it's not gonna work, so I'm gonna copy this ones. So we're gonna put it inside the user here, and here we can put a h1. Okay, so it's working. We can put a users details. So we can put a user's details, and if you guys wanna, for example, style, and we can put a text align, and you know what I mean, text align, we can put a center. So with this one's out of the way, we can go here in our PHP artisan serve, and we can create our Laravel here. So we can come here in PHP artisan serve. It's up to you guys. You wanna turn off this one and return on this one, or you want to create your controller here. Say for example, we have done the trick in the last videos. So you can come here, you can put a CD, and you can put a CD, and you can put a CD wimp64, and if we're gonna go to another folder, www, and we can go on the Laravel, and we can put on Laravel, or we can put a first Laravel. So CD, I put a mini mistake for the CD, and we're gonna go here, we put ours, and that's want the Laravel, and we can put a PHP artisan make. We can put a controller, and we can put users controller, and we can put a resource. Okay, so PHP artisan make controller, users. Make sure that if you if you follow PHP MVC, you're gonna find out that normally the developers, they put plural for the controller and a singular for the model. We're gonna come on the model in the future videos, but now if you guys concentrate here and look at here inside the view, I put a user. So you can put a singular here, or you can put a, say for example, but normally if you guys put your controller, say for example if you put plural, that should be okay, but there's no harm if you put it singular as well. But that's something that I thought I shared with you guys. So if you press hit enter, and you're gonna see here we have created our user controller. And keep in mind, this is the best way. If you guys don't want to turn it on and off all the time, you can leave it here, and you can use this one instead to create your controllers, to create your models, to create your blade templates. So we can do it this way as well. Now we're going to come here, and you're going to see here we have a resourceful of our controller. So if you want to create your another method, say for example, you can put a public, you can put a function, and if you can put a, for example, display, for example, display, and inside the display we can put a return, and you can return your view. And what's your view? You can put a, say for example, we can go on a user. So we have a user, and we're going to return your user. Keep in mind the reason I have shown you, you can do this way as well. The reason I shown you that you guys can create your own if you want. So you don't have to go with the resource controller, whatever here. I mean, you guys, it's okay, but if you guys using CRUD, for CRUD it's okay because it gives you guys already made template. But if you guys want to create your own, by all means you guys can create your own. So now we are rendering this user, and our user sitting here at the plate. So now here we're going to come here, and we're going to create our for example user. So we're going to go and we put a users. Okay, we put a route, and then we're going to go get, and what you guys want to get user, and here at the second parameter we can pass our controller, and we can put a users controller. And what we gonna got here, say we're gonna close off the master, and we're gonna see here our controller is a display. So we're gonna go at display. All right, so now we save all, and now we're gonna check our user, which we have created for a page for our user. Then we created our controller, and here we are returning our we have a method here, display, and this method returns a view, and here we are getting routes. The routes we are want the page, for example user, and that's what we are telling routes to go ahead and find whatever here in the display at the method we have. So now you guys realize that we are creating the user page and user controller, and this route sitting in the middle between the user and the controller. So if you're going to come here and refresh, and we're going to put here, say user, and look at here that we are going on the user detail, and we are heading towards this page here. So that's how you guys use the controller to render your page. So what happens if you're say for example you have here folder. So I'm going to create a new folder. This one's the users. Our this one, for example, we put a customer, our customers. So we can put a customer, and this users, now we're going to move this folder. So I'm going to move user blade, and I'm going to put another backslash, and you can put your customer. So we have the first folder is customers, and we're going to move this customers. We're going to move this user blade into customer. We can do this. We can create folders. Say if we can create a admin folder, we can create a front end call folder, we can create a back end folder, and all of these folders going to have something. For example, layout folder, we can create layout folder. So I just want you guys to get used to this creating folder inside the view. We can do this because we're gonna nest all our views into each other. So once you guys do this, now if you come here, then Laravel can't find your user, because you might get a 404. You will get a 404 error because this users are disappears, because users gone. Why users gone? Because we have put a user inside here. So how you guys going to tell the controller, and how you guys going to tell the route that users has gone? So here it says users, and you can put a, say for example, customers dot. You can put a dot, because you can put a display. Now it's the same ones, because we added one, just customer, our customers. We can put a customers. Make sure you put the detail of the folder correctly. Now with the route, if you leave it like this, we're gonna see that in a sec, and then now the Laravel is gonna come here and look for the user controller, and it's gonna see here there is a folder here, and there is a user page sitting in there. So we're gonna save all, and we're gonna head back towards our user page, and you're gonna see that our users displayed. So how your Laravel found this? Because we haven't changed here, we have done nothing. All you guys got to do is here, because inside your controller, leave whatever here intact, don't do anything here, leave as it is, because when you guys going to put it here, look, I want a URI user, and that's my controller, and the Laravel is going to say, all right, that's your controller, and then what you're going to say, the detail of this user is going to sit in this method display. All right, then Laravel is going to quickly go and check whether you're telling the truth, and it's going to check, yep, there is a user controller, which your claim, there is a user controller, and then going to check the method display, and then there's a method display, a display here. Then the Laravel say, all right, that's you're truthful, and then you're going to check customers, and you're going to see the customers, and it's going to see your users. So that's the first folder. You can create as many folders as you want. Make sure if you want to create, for example, admin dot product dot customers user, whatever you guys want to put it here, make sure you guys going to put it here, put the correct path here. So once you guys going to put the correct path, and if you guys going to come here, and you're going to see here Laravel is going to be happy, and you guys going to be happy as well. So that's how we do here. That's how we create our controller, as I said in the previous video, with the resourceful controller. And that's how you guys going to create your user, which is the blade here. As I said, inside the say we have nested our views. Say we have created a customer, and inside here we are just putting the normal one that we used to do here. If you want an ID, you can put your ID, but that's going to be, again, I'm going to show you guys in the future videos. So here we are just putting a normal one user, and here in our route we are routing towards the telling Laravel that look, our user exists here in a controller, and the method is display. So the Laravel is going to come here inside check, then it's going to go here and going to find this method, and the method is display, and it's going to see here that look, there is a folder hierarchy here. The first one is the customer, the second one is going to be user. Keep in mind, this is very important. This is this is one of the founding whatever you guys gonna call it. This is the basic, the very basic for Laravel. Anywhere you guys want to create your app, or if you guys want to create your website, or if you guys want to work for someone in a factory, or in a big workplace, or whatever you guys gonna do, make sure you guys know this. Because here you guys don't have to put a customer, you can put an admin. because Laravel here you guys can gonna create a lot of folders, tree inside the folder within a folder. Even sometime you guys gonna have a, say for example, admin, and you guys gonna put a front end and back end, and the back end is gonna have admin, so it's gonna be folder hierarchy in here. So make sure you guys learn this. So that's how we're gonna do inside the Laravel. That's how we're gonna go in our method, and that's how we're gonna return the view for the customers. And when the customer comes here, customer don't care if there is a folder, 3 folder, 4 folder. That's our job to simplify that for the customer. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you guys have any question or comment, leave in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.